Hey, Shalom, some y'all, YAHAWASHI, Shabbat, bro. YAHAWASHI, Shabbat, call Akia, Shal Yasser Allah of the election. I don't want about to stop. Hey, Salaki about to hold up, y'all. Your bro just wasn't prepared, so please forgive me. Whoever you are at the bottom of the comment board, I don't understand your language, but I do see the word that means sent out on here though. And I ain't nobody's apostle. I ain't even no prophet. I'm just here to give you a little message. I'm a brother. I know 3 scriptures, give you 2 of them right. That's all. Call the law, and then say all praise, honor, and glory to our Father, Yahawah, our Father. In the name of Yahawah, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the blind to the elders, the apostles, the bishops, and cadets, the great son who taught us the truth. Continue to teach us the truth of who we will. Peace, blessings, and salutations. YAHAWASHI, which means the house of David, YAHAWAH. And those in the building of children, tied to the men of the Lord, predestined for salvation. And in these last days, I would like to say shalom to you. It's your scatterbrained, tongue-tied brother. Here to prophesy against biblical Babylon. 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you speckled birds who go back to our people, but you look like the other nations. You heathen, the other 16 nations. I'm also here to tell you, you can go into slavery upon the return of YAHAWASHI, Jeremiah 30:16. And as for you so-called white people, you tied to that too. But also, Obadiah 1:18, the eradication of the so-called white man. It will be here in a little bit more than 1,000 years. No more blind hair, no more liver spots, no more weirdo freak fad tendencies. This is Sirach 39:1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High Yahawah, is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancients and be occupied in prophecy. Like Jacob Eve, this Bible ain't about your religion, and if you know what the word religion means, it means to be held back. If you find yourself on this sign, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are the biblical Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. This Bible ain't talking to and about everybody else. This Bible only talking to our people, and it's telling the heathen what's going to happen to them in the future. For those of you who believe in Christianity, this who the 12 gates for in Revelation? Y'all need to come out of that bullshit. This is 2 Ezra chapter 14. For those of you who are so in love with these people, for those of you who I'm sorry about my fucked up ass demeanor. Your brother found out who he was late in the game, and I'm scared the Lord gonna take this from me. I'm scared the Lord gonna look at me as an old bottom or an adulterer that dope. I'm pissed off at our people because when Jake make a change and want to come back to the Lord the way the Lord said to, everybody switch up on you and shit on you. But again, for those of you who might feel like my demeanor is fucked up or it might fuck with you, hey man, hey, fuck the message. Take heed to the message. But if you was to get around me, there's a couple people who know me and have been around me. And they've been like this cussing, angry, fucked up mess. That ain't what that's not what you gonna meet when you meet me in person. So if that's the vibe I give off, hey, please forgive me for that. It ain't like that. It ain't like that at all. As a matter of fact, this that time of the year for me. I like this time of the year. Your bro get to get out here and get his Carlton Banks on. Your bro just like Carlton. So I like this kind of weather right here. But hey, your bro ain't, if you would run across your bro wouldn't act like this. You'd probably be surprised. I'm probably one of the most courteous people you're going to ever meet in your life. 2 Ezra chapter 14 and 13. Now, therefore, set thine house in order. Get your shit together in your household. And if they don't want to get their shit together for YAHAWASHI, fuck them. Reprove that people. Reprove you Israelites. Comfort such of them as be in trouble. And now renounce corruption. Tell you don't understand that the physician coming. And he said he come to cut off a long disease. Forgive me, y'all. This is Rock chapter 30. In verse 17. Death is better than a bitter life. Hey, to be sitting down here all cursed and fucked all up the way our people are. Wounds and putrefying sores. The whole head is sick. That's talking about you. And the Lord's not gonna pull this shit off Jacob Lee, because he gonna kill Jacob Lee for that bullshit that they doing down here. Jake, you keep feeling sorry for these reprobate ass niggas, man, and you gonna get it, bro. Death is better than a bitter life or continual sickness. Again, the physician coming. Our people sick. And if you can't get that in your head, Jake, you gonna go down with these fucked up ass niggas. Straight up, just like that. Back to 2 Ezra 14 and 13. Reprove our people come to such of them as be in trouble. You gotta understand, our people who rich as hell here, our people who think this place gonna go on for 30 more years, 1,000 more years, that nigga sick, man. That nigga love this shit. Comfort them as such as be in trouble, and a nigga who talk like that, that nigga ain't in trouble. That nigga comfortable here. And now renounce corruption. Let go from the mortal thoughts. Let go from these people. Let go of the fact that you can't pay your bills all the time. Hey, the Lord Yahawah come through for you at the last minute, Jacob Lee. You got to put your trust in him. Read Isaiah 26 and 3. That's literally one of my favorite scriptures. And if I told you how I ran across it, and I was having a frantic, fucked up moment, hey, this thing ain't real, y'all. This thing ain't real. It's all get out. It's up to you to be able to decide, Jacob Lee. You better go on you a fast, a cleanse. You better do whatever you can to please the Lord. Because Jacob Lee, this shit gonna happen. This shit gonna happen in your lifetime. Cast away the burdens of the man. Put off now the wicked nature. Hey, that scripture say, fear not him that can kill the body here on this realm, but fear him that kill body and soul in hell. Hell, that's talking about Sheol, the grave. That's talking about right here on this realm. That's talking about the Lord Yahawah. Can torture your ass. My grace is sufficient for thee. Jake, the Lord, hey, real deal, Jake, it's a miracle just for you to even know this. It's a blessing for you to know it. Some of my people know it. And it's gonna be their curse. They gonna pay for this shit. Hey, Khan, bro, fuck their feelings. Lucky, hello from America. All right, Lucky. DJ, sending these troops into Chicago. Hey, Jake, the demonic domino effect coming. They gonna crash this goddamn economy. You niggas gonna act a complete ass out here. They gonna send them troops in there to fuck you niggas up. Some of them ain't gonna want to. Then it's gonna be the UN. And they gonna splatter you niggas over this bitch. Nigga ain't gonna be able to speak a lick of English. I'm telling you, move, move. Gonna have that gun. Move, move. You ain't gonna move fast enough. Nigga split your cantaloupe open out here. All for some dumb shit. Verse 15, and set aside the thoughts of the most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. Nigga hasten to make it rich, make him another 100,000 on the failed economy and shit. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. It's more wicked now than it was during the time of the flood. So that's how you know the Lord Yahawah gonna act out here. For look how much the world shall be wicked through age, so much more shall evil increase upon them that dwell therein. Jake, this place is gonna fold up, and you're gonna go down with this place for being a soft, reprobate-minded dumbass. This is Jeremiah 51. Regardless of whatever you think or feel, Jake, this place over with. You too, Eve, with your super stupid ass. Your dumb ass, you destroyed your people for some attention, for some umbrellas, for leggings, to look like a whore. You did all that stupid ass shit for nothing. This is Jeremiah 51. And I'm starting verse 5. For Israel had not been forsaken. The northern kingdom ain't been forsaken. Nor Judah of his God. The Lord Yahawah gonna look out for Judah, Israel, and Levi out here if you repent. The Lord Yahawah of hosts, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. That's it right there. Israel is a people before it's a place. Flee out of the midst of Babylon. Hey, fuck this place. And deliver every man his soul. Hey, why you heathens still here selling Jack this bullshit, licking his wounds from them curses? Turn about his fair play in a minute. You gonna come to your enemy and the one of all things. Deliver every man his soul. Be cut off. Be not cut off from her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord YAHAWASHI's vengeance. He will render unto her, biblical Babylon, a recompense. Revelation 18 and 20 said the prophets came over here and picked cotton and sugar cane, got called a nigga, got fucked up and hung and shit. And you crackers, you gonna pay for that shit. The rest of you heathens, you gonna pay for it too. Because you had a hand in us coming over here going into slavery and not knowing who we are. Pay your tab too. Why do you know about some shot? Because our punishment almost over with. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord Yahawah's hand that made all the earth jumping. The Lord Yahawah put this fucking cracker up over us here. Put him up over the rest of the heathen. Gave this bitch a suit and tie, let him walk upright for a hot second. And he the hottest shit popping in the earth. With some copper wire and some plastic and some fire. Made this whole bag. But how do you feel to know that all the nations, and for you dumbasses who be sitting up talking about Japheth the white man, ain't nobody running around here wearing no Polynesian garb all over this place with your stupid ass. Oh Lord, hurry up and fucking kill you weak ass niggas for not standing up here. You really scared of them crackers. That's just like all you assholes who put the plow down. You was really scared. You didn't really believe in this thing. The nations have jumped in her line. Philosophies, democracy, demon, Christ rule of the demons. And you niggas are gonna run and take your stupid ass out and go vote. And the scriptures tell your dumb ass don't do it. Fucking dummy. I'll Lord smoke your fucking ass here for this bullshit, Jacob Eve. The nations are jumping of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Ishmael woman somewhere dancing. Yes, she could really dance anyway. Babylon is falling. It's suddenly falling and destroyed. Howl for her. Take bomb for her pain. If so, she may be healed. This place ain't gonna never bounce back. This place is gonna be the biggest desert on planet Earth. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. This place is not going to bounce back. This economy is not going. It's not going to flourish the way you people want to. Make America great again. Make America white again. Put you niggas back in slavery. You niggas stupid. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. Let us go, everyone, into his own country. Again, you stupid ass heathens, you still here. I ain't gonna lie to you, Ishmael and Elon. Let me be a man of the Lord. I'm more inclined to get with your woman before I would a woman of the tribes, because they'll such to be in order. And they'll serve the women of my nation. I'm talking about literally serve her. And then me too. I don't want Eve to have to do shit when Jacob show pop off. I'd rather have a gang of heathens and a few Eve. So that way Eve ain't gotta do shit. That's how I look at this shit. I don't want Eve to have to do nothing but look pretty. Hey, Salvation Elect, Shalom, bro. Yawana, Shalom, bro. YAHAWASHI, Shabrakatah, bro. Can't wait for this place to fucking fall. Tired of you fucked up ass niggas, you goofy ass bitches. You retarded ass heathens, you gooks, you Ishmaelites, you Edomites with your weird ass. And you offended as hell with your soft ass. You running around here with your face all screwed up like you tough or something. Mother Jake slapped the shit out you one time, you fold and know your place instant. Soft bitch. I can't stand you goddamn dumb ass heathens. Nobody want to listen to your stupid ass talk. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. Let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reaches unto heaven, and is lifted up even unto the skies. This place over with. The Lord Yahawah has brought forth our righteousness by giving us the elders and apostles and giving us the internet so we can find out who we are. Let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord Yahawah by YAHAWASHI, our power. Make right the arrows. Them broken arrows gonna be shot over here. Gather the shield. Ain't gonna be no dawn for Israel. Ain't gonna be one for America. The Lord Yahawah has raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes and Russians. For his device is against Babylon, against America, to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahawah, the vengeance of his temple. Let me just go on and get Revelation 18. It's Revelation 18 and 20. Rejoice over her, thou heaven. Them brothers, heaven is a similar tool for rulership. Them brothers is up next to ruler. That's my brothers out there in the street corners who I learned this from. Ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High Yahawah has avenged you on her. So again, the prophets came over here and got murdered and went into slavery here. And you practice for them to pay for it. Isaiah 30, 1 through 3. Woe unto the rebellious children. Woe to you Israelites who found out who we are, and you held on to whatever it was that you was doing. Said the Lord Yahawah, that take counsel, but not of me. They add with they cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. They walk to go down into Egypt. They love America after everything they did to us here. Our people even go fight in their wars and whatnot. And have not asked in my mouth. Our people will find out we the Israelites. My thing is, a motherfucker, a fucking nigga, or find out stuff like this. My first question was, where the hell did you learn this from? I have never had a brother ask me this if I told him that we was the Israelites. And that in itself let me know right there that nigga finished. They walked down to go into Egypt and have not asked in my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh. Love this place and the trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore, the strength of Pharaoh should be your shame. Hey, Pharaoh finna come line your ass up, Jake. And trust in the shadow of Egypt. This place over with. It ain't no bouncing back, and our people can't see it or understand it or even feel it. And to trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion. Boy, when this place go, they gonna be looking for y'all brothers. Them dumbasses who set up and popped all that shit about you, whatever the case may be. I don't even feel bad for Jake and Eve. They gotta get whatever they got coming. I just got to figure out whether or not the Lord Yahawah mean this for me. I want to be one of them men. I don't want to stay down here and eat and do. It's Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. For this is not your rest. This ain't your homeland. These people sitting here torturing your ass. Because it's polluted with fags and shit all over the place. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction. Hey, Y'all know I went to Philly last week for probably like 2 weeks. The trip was spiritual as a mug. Eve suggested that I go a couple, or like 2 weeks ago. And I was like, alright, fuck it. Went and did some deliveries and all of those stuff so I could make some money and whatever. Then I found out about the damn toll road, so I said, fuck it, I'm gonna take the bus. That way I get to sleep on the bus. The trip was dope as hell. Hey, being around them brothers, it was like, you know how like when you first meet somebody, that nervous energy there, it wasn't none of that. There wasn't no nervous energy there. And for me to be around the whole production part, that shitty ass feeling that I always got when I got around Ephraimites, it never popped up. Hey, that's a beautiful brother, y'all. That's a beautiful brother. So the week before we go, me and Eve, we set up and we driving down the street. We about to go do something to eat. And Eve say, so what's up? You still thinking about going to Philly? And before I could even say anything, I look. She driving, so I tell her look, and she look at the plate on the car that's like in the turn line. He look at me, big ass smile on her face. She like, you going to Philly? You going to Philly? So that's how I knew I was gonna go. The balance of it all, the trip was great. Get back on the bus. Boy, I'm heartbroken like a motherfucker. Don't want to leave my brother. So I get on the bus, y'all. I'm in the window seat. So it's a dude. It's a dude right here. So if y'all know my story, I came into the truth. I found out who we are by way of the Hebrews to Negroes that I can mention. And I got an immediate crash course into the wheat and tares. I came into this pool with an Edomite with color, but my woman is a Benjaminite that don't got her original look. So I get on the bus and this motherfucker talking cash shit. I'm already knowing, I'm like, this motherfucker got demons on his ass. I ain't even gonna talk to this motherfucker. So I don't look at him. But I get a little glimpse, it's dark skin. I just give a little quick glance, blind hair. I throw my hood on my head, I put an earbud in my ear. This motherfucker talking the most sissified shit you could possibly imagine. He say, I would get married to her. Now he talking to himself, he drunk and shit. He say, I would get married to her, but she got an occasion and let me have a boy and everything will be fine. I say, oh man. Turn the fucking volume up on my shit, throw the other earbud in. So I ain't gonna lie to you, I can hear him. So it's some more commotion back there. A dude from Detroit wanna fuck him up. So they moved to the front of the bus. So I took my seat back and shit, let that and look a little bit. Now I can hear bro. So he said, he looked over at me, he said, now, hey, you kinda handsome. I hopped up in that motherfucker, I said, now you just fucked up. Open your mouth and say some more stupid ass shit to me, I'll slap the shit out of you in here. He checked himself right then. So I knew he was just sitting there popping shit, he drunk. I ain't gonna lie to you, I wanted to fuck him up. My feelings all hurt, I'm leaving my brothers and shit, and this motherfucker fucking the rest of my trip up. So bro put in the back of the bus, he say, hey, do you want to switch spots with me? Because I want to make it to Detroit on time. I tell him, I say, bro, everything good. So bro, the tear, he hit the back of my seat. So I hop up. I said, hit it now. Go on and hit the back of the seat. I'm gonna speed back ahead of this bitch. I'm gonna show you what you up against in here. So the shit died down again. The motherfucker said, I'll shoot you in here. So I hopped up, reach for your bag. That's all you gotta do, just reach for your bag. I'm gonna give you everything you want. So I call his bluff. I tell the bus driver kick his ass off the goddamn bus. Jake is weird and evil. And the whole time, it was an Edomite that was sitting next to me, and he recorded the whole goddamn interaction between me and Homeboy, and Homeboy got his ass kicked off the bus. That shit was crazy. And these people are evil, and they got demons on their ass, and Jake, you better let these niggas go. Whether they be a heathen or your own people, you better just sit back and watch this shit up from afar if you can. Because Jake, the Lord gonna judge these niggas whether you receive it or not. And it's gonna bug your ass out. You gonna flip, you gonna lose your shit out here. And you gonna be crying for a bunch of evil ass niggas. And you gonna go back up top right along with their ass. These niggas got the characteristics of crackers out here. Lord gonna kill Jake ass out here for this shit. This is Rock chapter 12 and verse 10. Got back on my ass. Forgive me. Forgive me. Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy. Hey, Eve, your enemy here, Jake. These crackers, your enemy here, Jake. The heathen is your enemy here, Jake. Anybody that don't want to follow laws, justice, and commandments, that's your enemy here. Never trust thine enemy, for like an iron weapon, so is his wickedness, and so is her wickedness too. Though he humble himself, this talking about a cracker, and go crouching, take good heed, and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou had wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. Set him not by thee. Don't even want no cracker or one of these niggas around you. It's okay if you by yourself, bro. You gonna be alright. Lest when he had overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Ain't them crackers in our homeland lying talking about they else? Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou, at the last, remember my words, and be pricked therewith. Who will pity your charm that is bitten with the serpent, or come such as not wild beasts. So in other words, Jack, you run around here playing with snakes, you're going to get bit by one. Who you think the serpent in the garden was? That was these crackers. That's John 8:44. John 10:10. These crackers coming out with the steal, kill, and destroy. These bitches are living embodiment of the devil, of Satan out here, and you don't get it. And you dumbass niggas who hold on to Christianity with your cooning and buffooning ass, you gonna go down with them. And Jeremiah, our forefather prophesied against Martin Luther the coon. He was the ultimate Christian hunter. Fag ass. This is Rock chapter 14 and 5. He that is evil to himself. Esau sold his blessing and his birthright, then came up with stupid ass Christianity and be in the pulpit line talking about Jacob stole something from him. You sold your birthright and your blessing, bitch, and it wasn't ever yours in the first place. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he do good? Shit. These crackers hate you. The Lord YAHAWAH made them to fuck you up and kill you. And you dumb monkeys, all you do is sit up and clamor to get in the Oval Office and hold hands with crackers. When they want to see you fucked up like this. No, they don't want to see you in your rightful place ruling. Hey, Jake, Eve, jealous ass. Eve don't want to see you in your rightful place ruling neither. That's why she can't see having to share you with your kingly self. Fuck that whore. You stupid for sitting up putting up with that bullshit still. Weak ass nigga. Lord told you to humble her. Not sit there and listen to that bullshit, pussy. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his good. He saw evil destroy the whole goddamn planet after he got a hold of it. And it didn't take your funky ass long, you bitty bitch. There was none worse than he that envieth himself. And this is a recompense of his wickedness. And he do it good, he do it unwillingly. And at the last he will declare his wickedness. The envious man had the wicked out. And he turned his face, and he turned away his face and despised men. That's all the crackers do. Make all these treaties and whatnot with Gary, Reuben, and Issachar, broke them all. As soon as he turned his back on y'all, he was all smiling, whatever the case may be, shedding tears, all this other shit. Pay your fucking tab, cracker. This is Psalm chapter 5, and verse 4. For thou art not a power, the Lord YAHAWAH, by YAHAWASHI, that hath pleasure in wickedness. And you gonna let this shit keep going, Jacob, neither shall evil dwell with thee. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity. This coming evil, thou shalt destroy them that speak least. They happy about what happened to you, Jacob, don't care. What they say, they was gonna give some fairies reparations. But they ain't give you niggas shit, huh? The Lord YAHAWAH, by YAHAWASHI, will abhor, will hate the bloody and deceitful man, Esau Edom. But as for me, I will come into thy house in the multitude of thy mercy. 8:44. I pray the Lord YAHAWAH lead me in this thing. And in thy fear will I worship toward thy holy temple. Lead me, O Lord YAHAWAH, in thy righteousness, because of mine enemies, the other 17 nations, and 2/3 of our people too. Make thy way straight before my face. I ain't praying to ask the Lord to let you see what your lot is in this thing, Jacob. For instance, me, the Lord had me out here like 45 days after I found out who we are. And he eventually built me up in the scriptures and had me come out here with Jacob. I didn't know what my lot was. I put up a prayer and I asked the Lord, I don't even tell this story, but this was like right around the time when YouTube shut down because that charity was out there and these crackers didn't want our people to see that. I asked the Lord what my lot was in this thing. And don't get it fucked up. I know I heard America's Babylon, but I went to sleep that night and the brother who watched over me, he said, America is Babylon. America is Babylon. It was the most loud, booming thing I ever heard in my life. And I heard it in my sleep. I sat up like I was in my goddamn coffin and said, I know what I gotta do. When I there held up a sign that said America is biblical Babylon, I did it for about a year and a half. The Lord ain't playing with you, Jacob. You better get on your goddamn job. He gonna give you that increase when it's time for you to do your fucking part so you go home. And stop being a soft ass bitch. And believe it or not, y'all, that brother who got over me, he done spoke to me about 5 times. Psalms 5 and 9. There was no faithfulness in their mouth, 2/3. Their inward part is very wickedness. That's talking about these crackers though, for real. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They're flattered with their tongue. Destroy them, O power YAHAWAH, by YAHAWASHI. Let them fall in their own devices. By them was the 3rd part of being killed. Cast them out in the multitude of their transgressions. They have rebelled against thee. But let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. That'll be the election and the ladies of the election and the friends, couples of the prophets. Let them ever shout for joy, because thou defendest them. Let them that also love thy name be joyful indeed. For thou, Lord YAHAWAH, by YAHAWASHI, blessed and righteous, and with favor, but thou compares him as a sheep. I was sitting there talking to the brother who used to come out with me, and I was hoping he would come back out, but he made his decision, and he says to me recently that we had a little convo for like about a minute, and it was about lots. And I was like, I see and I understand what my lot is. So we was talking about ice agents and whatnot, and I'm like, shit, if that's the case, then shit, agree with that, said cooking. Let's see what the Lord gonna do. Come on, do what you gonna do. So pretty much he was like, yeah, and then that whatever his lot is, he accepted it. So basically, by him not coming out, he accepted that that was his lot, and he was gonna take whatever punishment that it was coming. So I had to revert back to what Eve said to me months ago, like everybody not built the same way you are. Everybody not just gonna jump stupid. Everybody just not gonna stop smoking weed and cigarettes and just doing everything it is that you did. Everybody not built like that. But my thing is this though, Jake. This was never no hangout. Crossing over, you gonna catch hell. Crossing over, them demons gonna fuck with you. Not being able to come out and tell your people that the Lord gonna kill you for this bullshit when you know that's what you're supposed to come out there and do and say, and you don't do it, or you give everybody this fluff and this cotton candy delivery. Jake, this wasn't meant for you, and I finally get it, and I understand it now. And it ain't that I'm mad. I was never mad at you in the first place. It was just the fact that you tried to bow out gracefully, and you knew you weren't gonna come back. That's where you fucked up at with me, bro. Everything was fine though, bro. Do what you gotta do. This is Isaiah 19 and 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. Because that MAGA shit, this shit gonna come to a play. This shit gonna come to a head. And they shall fight everyone against his brother. Edomite against Edomite, nigga against nigga, everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And boy, this America and Venezuela shit, this shit gets spicy all at one time. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof. When this economy collapse, Jake, you gonna be fucked up, bro. And I will destroy the counsel thereof. Cause ain't gonna be no what's that shit? Ain't gonna be no financial advisor. Ain't gonna be no 401k that's gonna help you bounce back. This shit gonna be over with. And they shall seek to their idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. You assholes of the tribes, and you run around here going to see psychics and whatever the case may be. The Lord finna burn your dumb nigga ass up here. You a witch, stupid ass nigga. And the Egyptians, these Babylonians, will I give over into the hand of a cool Lord. Oh, DJ, he finna act the ass on you niggas. And the fierce king shall rule over them, said the Lord Yahawah. The Lord Yahawah, by YAHAWASHI host. Hey, Esau Edom. And the minute the real cool Lord coming, his name is YAHAWASHI. This is Isaiah 19 and 14. By YAHAWASHI. The Lord Yahawah, by YAHAWASHI, had lived a reverse spirit in the midst thereof. All this bad shit going on here. And they have caused Egypt to every work thereof. As a drunken man stagnant in his mind. These motherfuckers, again, with these, what they say they want to give fags reparations. But they don't give you shit, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, but a hard time and a foot in the ass, and they turn sideways. Neither shall there be any work which head or tail, branch or brush may do, and a collapsing economy, Jacob. And that day, Egypt should be like unto women, terrified, panic-stricken, in survival mode. And it should be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord Yahawah of hosts, because he shaketh over. And the land of Judah, you Judites, you Benjaminites, and you Levites should be a terror unto Egypt. Everyone that maketh mention thereof should be afraid of himself, because of the counsel of the Lord Yahawah of hosts. because of the say-so of the Lord Yahawah of hosts, which he hath determined against them. Hey, Jacob Lee, that's talking about a race war. Pocket race wars all over this bitch. In that day shall 5 cities speak the land, cities in the land, speak the language of Canaan. The Lord Yahawah gave us the Lashon Gadash, he gave us our language back, and some YAHAWAH, some understanding. For they shall cry to the Lord Yahawah, God shall never shout because of the oppressors. And he shall send them a Savior, and the great, and he shall deliver them. And that's talking about YAHAWASHI. And he gonna come fuck you heathens and you crackers up. This Genesis 49:8. Judah, thou art he whom thou brethren shall praise. Head travel, down here messed up. Thy hand shall be at the neck of thine enemies. And if she gone on to pop off, the Lord Yahawah gonna make Judah stand up out here. And the rest of the tribes gonna fall in line. They gonna understand that we all had a common enemy, and it was you so-called white people, and you heathens too. Thy hand shall be at the neck of thine enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Judah is a lion's mother. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He couched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up. Jake's sitting here licking his wounds right now, but the Lord got that anger bubbling up in him. Esau eating. What you gonna do? This is 15:5. For behold, said the Lord Yahawah, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, that means death, Esau evil, famine, death and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord Yahawah, I will no more, I will no more hold my tongue as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things which they wickedly exercise themselves. That's talking about us living amongst the heathen, and them pulling all this bullshit on us. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just, my brothers out there on the street corners, complain continually. I'm going to jump down to verse 12. Egypt shall mourn. We in them stages right now. And the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague of punishment that the Most High Yahawah shall bring upon it. This place over Jacob Eve, you're going to go down with this demonic toilet. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail, through blasting and hell and with a fearful constellation. Woe unto the world, destruction to the world, and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. And they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Again, the world's ugly is free for all. Y'all out here bullshitting. A man shall desire to go to a city and shall not be able. Boy, martial law gonna hit different, Jacob. But because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. That next door neighbor you got that you think he cool with, you're not cool with him. He probably plotting on you. And shall destroy their house with the sword, spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. This shit gonna happen, Jacob Eve. Behold, said the Most High Yahawah, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun and from the south, the east and Lebanese, to turn themselves one against another, World War III, and repay the things that they have done unto them, the things that they have done unto you Israelites. Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also, and recompense in their bosom. Your kids going into captivity, you devils and heathens, said the Lord Yahawah, YAHAWASHI, the Most High. My right hand shall not spare sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. A fire is gone forth from his wrath. He hath consumed the foundations of the earth, and the sinners, you Israelites, like the straw that is kindled. Lord Yahweh said he gonna leave your ass here and milk you, Jacob Eve. This second Ezra chapter 6. This family of the word gonna be different, Jacob. Words ain't gonna be able to express how fucked up it's gonna be. Second Ezra 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. No more food, and the fool storehouse shall be suddenly found empty. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hear, there shall be suddenly afraid. And at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. And the earth shall stand and fill with those that dwell therein. And the springs of the fountain shall stand still. And in 3 hours they shall not run. That's talking about Amos 8:11. And you're going to run into one of them brothers out there, and them scriptures say that the Lord Yahweh said he going to make that brother tongue cleave to the roof of his mouth, so he going to be done. He ain't going to have a word to say to you people out here for some stupid shit. And all y'all did was sit there and laugh and mock, scoff, do dumb shit. And now the bottom gonna fall out here. And I highly anticipate it, especially for you, Eve. This is Isaiah 32. Why these stupid assholes sitting up thinking, especially you dumb niggas who know who we are, and you don't know the name of the Lord, you don't know who to call on, you think you just gonna sit back and watch America fold while you didn't do shit. You probably was talking shit about camps or whatever the case may be. Pay your tab, idiot. This is Isaiah 32 and 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters, and give ear to my speech. The Lord gonna flatten your ass out here for this bullshit you did, Eve, with your conformist ass. Many days of years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the venture shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Them government goodies from the dry up on your ass, Eve. Matter of fact, they already are. While y'all living in storage containers and in your car and whatever the case may be, it's gonna be cold outside, dumb bitch. Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teeth. You crashing out on YouTube. I gotta work on these jobs, I can't make it. They shall lament for the teeth and for the fruitful field and for the fruitful vine. But all for nothing, Eve. All for nothing. This is Isaiah 32 and 2. Because when it fold up, Jacob, Eve, and brothers out in the street corners, they're gonna be the ones who you looking for. And Jake, you shouldn't go look for them. You should just keep it pushing, bro. And a man, Isaiah 32 and 2, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. That brother gonna be some comfort for that sister, and then that sister gonna have to comfort that brother. And that ain't gonna be just no temporary thing. Hey, Jake and Eve, you coming to your nationality, your heritage, you with that woman and that sister, that brother or that sister for life. Stop sitting down here acting like these fucking evil ass Babylonians. You want to swap a woman and a dude out every goddamn day. You niggas nasty. This is Isaiah 13 and 12. And I will make a man, the Israelite man, more precious than fine gold, even a man in the golden wedge of Ophir. Because Jacob, this is gonna be way different from what anybody can fucking anticipate. When the Lord get on Jacob, Eve ass out here, it's gonna be pronounced. That scripture said, Israel shall know it. And the Lord, how to say he denounced Judah, Benjamin, Levi's woman. So who are we to fucking stand in the way of the Lord Yahawah? Because I'm not. At Eve, whatever you got coming here, that's what you got coming. And I'm one of them brothers, unless you one of them sisters who repented and you believe in this thing, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. I don't want to have shit to do with you. You've been denounced to Eve. Read Isaiah 3:16 through 26. Lord said He's going to take everything from your ass here, including Jacob, with his woman worshiping pussy ass. This is Isaiah 3 and 24. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink. Because you're going to be funky out here. All that, you ain't going to have no toilet paper to wipe up behind you. You ain't going to have no tampons. That shit going to dry up and crust up on you. And then when them dudes come raping you with shit, it's going to be the most disgusting, fucked up slip and slide ever. Because it's going to be plenty of moisture to go up in you with. That shit going to be nasty. And instead of a girdle or rent with your fat muffin top having ass. And instead of well set hair, them weaves you got with your bald head ass. But your head look like shag carpet. Instead of well set hair, baldness. And instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth and burning, you ugly as hell instead of beauty. Thy men shall fall by the sword, Jacob to die, and thy mighty in the water. And in her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate, Eve being off the shovel and fucked up out here. So a whole bunch of niggas gonna beat her ass and rape her and shit. And she being desolate shall sit upon the ground, and good for your fat funky ass. This is Isaiah 4 and 1. And in that day, in Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 30 and 7, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread. You ain't gotta buy me no dinner. We will wear our own apparel. You ain't gotta buy me no clothes. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Eve, you gonna pay for this fucking feminism you got going on here. You gonna pay for this shit. This is Ezekiel 16 and 60. Nevertheless, the Lord Yahawah talking to you, Eve. I will remember my covenant with thee in the days of thy youth in the garden, and I will establish unto thee an everlasting covenant that we ain't in yet, obviously. Then thou shalt remember thy ways. You're going to find out you an Israelite. The serpent in the garden gave you your feminism. The Lord Yahawah told you, Genesis 3 and 16, and your man shall rule over you. You made a deal with the Lord Yahawah on Mount Horeb, Eve. And you agree, nigga, and you finna pay for that shit in a horrible fashion, because you a traitor. You will push your kids to do anything except for what this book tell you to do. You into technology. You damn sure with your fat, stupid, comfortable ass. All with your Alexa in the house. Your stupid ass, you gonna run and go get you a microchip in the hand with your, what's the word? Even technology and shit. Want to make everything easier for herself. Eve gonna run and go do that shit. And all you women worshiping niggas who sit up and think the black woman is God, Eve gonna push your dumb ass to go take that shit. Some of you niggas gonna get your head busted by these hoes. They gonna eat your children. You gonna be in the spirit where you done took some shameful ass to death. You gonna have to deal, Jake. But Eve, you finna pay for this bullshit down here. You made a deal with the power. And ain't no reneging with him, bitch. Ezekiel 16 and 60. Nevertheless, I will remember my covenant with thee in the days of thy youth, and I will establish unto thee an everlasting covenant. Then thou shalt remember thy ways, and be ashamed of their feminism. When thou shalt receive thy sisters, thine elder and thy younger, and I will give unto them, unto thee for daughters, but not by thy covenant. And I will establish my covenant with thee, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord YAHAWASHI, that thou mayest remember, you Eve, and be confounded, be ashamed, and never open thy mouth anymore with that big mouth shit you got going on here, Eve, because of thy shame, when I am pacified toward thee. For all thou hast done, said the Lord YAHAWASHI. That big mouth shit here, Eve, your mama taught you that shit here. Your mama taught you to disrespect the men of your nation. And if it wasn't for your daddy dumb bitch, you wouldn't be an Israelite with your dumb ass. This is Ezekiel 16:44. Behold, everyone that uses proverbs shall use this proverb against these saying, as is a mother, so is her daughter. So Eve gonna tell you to be a piece of shit and a whore here, Eve, and disrespect your dad? That's because that's what she did. Fuck you, Eve. This is Isaiah 65. And 11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord Yahweh, 2/3 of our people, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that truth, that furnish a drink offering to that number. 2/3. Hey, Shalom, Karab, YAHAWASHI, bro. But yeah, they that forsake the Lord Yahweh, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that truth. And that foresaw judgments coming, that furnish the drink offering to that number. Therefore I will number you to the sword. Esau coming, that sword is furbished, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose therein, and I delighted not. Therefore said the Lord YAHAWASHI, behold, my servants shall eat. My brothers who I learned this from out there on the street corners. And I seen on this tag, evil, 7297. You're going to have a complete balance during the time of evil. And you shall all bow down to the slaughter, because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose wherein I delighted not. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servants shall eat. But ye 2/3, you over here, ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink. And it ain't gonna be no toilet water neither. But ye shall be thirsty. You gonna be thirsty over here. Behold, my servants shall rejoice. But ye over here shall be ashamed. Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart. But ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. You'll be one of them brothers to help you. There ain't gonna be no help for you. You gonna have to take that, all the way to the Lord Yahweh. Call your ass back up to the spirit world. This is Isaiah 33:5. The Lord Yahweh YAHAWASHI is exalted, for he dwelleth on high. For he hath filled Zion with judgment and righteousness. Let you know what's going on in his mind. And wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of thy times, during take trouble and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh YAHAWASHI is his treasure. You didn't come into this for nothing. You didn't do what you was told for nothing. Do your part. This Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, my brothers up next to blue, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, destruction. For the devil, Esau Edom, has come down upon you. have a great brag because he know that he had but a short time. We know you come to eat. The scriptures say that's full of thirst. But the scriptures also say that the Lord Yahweh gonna make a way for them brothers of the election. And there ain't gonna be nothing you can do about it. This Job 15 to 21. A dreadful sound is in his ears. Them brothers out there in the street corners telling your stupid ass what's gonna happen to you. And ain't nothing you can do about it. I bet you practice be having your little monitors and whatever with your coffee. Be looking at brothers' videos while they going live, whatever the case may be. I bet y'all be bidding on brothers' heads too. But them same brothers who y'all be bidding on, they gonna be the same ones. Ooh, Moab. We gonna be the same ones who gonna own you in a minute. And we gonna bust your ass too. Oh yeah, Moab funny walking bobblehead ass. They over there going to go put their acrylic nails on Eve, dumbass. Hey Eve, you stupid. Why them boots in there with that mask on their face? And while they putting that shit on your hands, and you absorbing all that poison in your pores, and in your nail, and under your cuticles. And again, the goop got a mask on. The goop smarter than your dumbass. You stupid Eve. Job 15 and 21, a dreadful sound is in his ears, and in prosperity, the destroyer of the Gentiles, the destroyer of the other 17 nations, YAHAWASHI, shall come upon him. Ain't nothing you can do, even he on his way. Like YAHAWASHI said, hold fast to thy crown, and let no man take it. Gird up, bro. This shit gonna come to an end, bro. This Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. That's talking about being in the FEMA camp, being tortured and beheaded. Our forefather Stephen went out like a soldier. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil, Esau, evil, shall cast on you into prison. Alligator, Alcatraz, FEMA camp, or whatever the case may be. And ye may be tried. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. It's just a specific amount of time. Be faithful, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. That your part, bro. You didn't do this for nothing, bro. You did not do this for nothing. So you obviously this is gonna happen. It's gonna happen. This is Ezekiel chapter 12 and 22. Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? All you dumbasses who think this place is gonna keep going, you done talk with brothers, you think this shit gonna keep going in your favor, and you knew exactly who we were, and Lord put dead ass prophets in your face. Jake, you done, bro. The days are prolonged and every vision faileth. And tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord YAHAWASHI, the Most High, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, exactly they hear, and the effect of every vision. Jack, you should be terrified. 2 Kings 21, your ears should tingle. But a nigga want to go down here, and the nigga find out we the Israelites, and the nigga go to the Ishmael store, go find him a real up, roll up. Find the Lord Yahawah, I will speak, By way of them brothers out there. And the word that I shall speak shall come to pass, and it shall be no more prolonged in your days, O rebellious house, you Israelites. Well, I say the word, and will perform it, said the Lord YAHAWASHI. Again, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, they of the house of Israel say, the vision he see is for many days to come. So go on, keep living up in your wickedness. You ain't got to change just yet. And he prophesied of the times that are far off. Therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord YAHAWASHI, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the word that I have spoken shall be done, said the Lord YAHAWASHI. When this other shoe drop, it's going to be different, bro. I can't even stress to you, bro. It's going to be different. Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman to the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word in my mouth and give them, the 2/3 of our people, devils and the heathens, warning from me. Jake and Eve, this shit gonna be bad. This shit gonna be beyond bad. And all you did was play and lollygag. Probably talk shit to him about your forefathers or whatever the case may be. And now, that other shoe from the drop, Jake. That other shoe gonna drop. And you're gonna be sitting up looking stupid because you was bullshitting. Call Allah, you will have to pull a right out of another Yahawah. That being said, all praise, honor, and glory to our Father Yahawah, our power, in the name of Yahawashi, in the name of the Holy Spirit, double lots of elders, apostles, and bishops, connected with great deals, tongue, taught us the truth, continue to teach us the truth, and we will well. Peace, blessings, and salutations, Baha'i also, double down, sweets, and house name, by our Father, by Bunny. And those who have been in children tied to the remember of the Lord, be blessed with salvation here in these last days. I like to say shalom to YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashim, Kakadash, Ba'ashah, 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 Shalak, Bayam, Ba'ashim, Ba'abadi, Ba'aragi, Ba'ashipaya, Ba'akal, Ba'adawami, Ba'adawai, Ba'adawai, Ba'ashah, 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 YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashah, 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 Ba'abah, Ba'ashah, Ba'abah, Amen. And call Allah YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashim, Kakadash, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashim, Kakadash, Shamar, Ba'agun, Ba'arak, cause the claim, Ba'akim, Ba'agwati, Ba'abunni, come down to Shalom, and Ba'abah.